All right, I just watched CNN's segment about Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing, and I just have to say that the segment in question that they did on him was very disrespectful. First of all, it really didn't touch on Malcolm Jamal Warner's career, and the only thing that they really gave light to was Bill Cosby. And for the most part, the whole segment was seen through the eyes of Malcolm Jamal Warner's time on The Cosby Show, not his career after The Cosby Show and him as a person or him as a father. They just want to focus exclusively on Bill Cosby. And not only focus on Bill Cosby, they just want to malign Bill Cosby. Now, I understand that people out on these YouTube streets have several opinions about that, and I'm not going to get really into it. But I just think it's just a shame that, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed, and the only thing that these guys could do on CNN was to use Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing to throw salt on Bill Cosby yet again. And truth be told, CNN, they're only doing that because, and this is just a theory here, but the president of CNN, I'm not sure if he's still the president, but he has a grudge against Bill Cosby. I think his name is Jeff Zucker, but he has this grudge against Bill Cosby. That could be its own separate video. I'm not going to get into it, but he was also connected to NBC. If you used to go and connect the dots and do your research on it, but just to watch this segment of CNN and them using the passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner to talk about Bill Cosby was just outright disrespectful to the memory of Malcolm Jamal Warner. And it was also disrespectful to the fans of Malcolm Jamal Warner, his family, his colleagues, and his fellow castmates on The Cosby Show. It's like he didn't do anything else other than just that. And granted, yeah, most of the population that came up during that time, we all know him as Theo Huxtable, but guess what? He acted in other projects. He also was a director. He also was a musician. How come you guys didn't discuss those things? And to top it off, you have two Uncle Remuses on your show that were no doubt brought on just to malign Bill Cosby. And when I heard them talk, and one of them said that he's in, child immigrants, I could see where Tariq Nasheed gets his thing about, tethers, but, something. Not all blacks that come from other parts of the diaspora are that way. But when we see this guy go and say what he said about I'm like, oh, God, why? But it's an old trick that they use. They always put a face of color on TV to go against another face of color. So it's a trick that's old as time, as old as television itself. So when I seen this CNN clip, it just infuriated me. But yeah, I mean, R.I.P. to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Condolences to his family, but CNN just straight up disrespected the memory and legacy of this brother that passed at the age of 54. Folks, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment box. This is Iron Will Media.